Most people over 50 are missing one document. And if they had it, it could save their family from decades of arguing over money, property, and medical decisions. Let that sink in. One missing form, one overlooked signature, and suddenly the courts are in charge of your money, your home, your medical decisions, even your funeral. And here's the kicker. We tend to tackle these things when we're young, when we buy our first homes or start a family. But once kids leave the nest and we enter our golden years, it's easy to think, not me, but here's the truth. Our 50s and beyond. That's when we need these documents the most, not the least. Welcome back to our channel, where we help you navigate life's legal journey without a lawyer. Today we're breaking down the 10 legal documents every adult over 50 needs, but most people never talk about. Some of these are well known. Others are rarely mentioned, but just as crucial. Miss even one, and your family could face court battles, frozen accounts, or even lose access to your last wishes. Let's dive in, starting with no one last will and testament. You might think this one is obvious, but here's the shocker. Nearly 2 out of 3 Americans don't have a will. And if you die without one, the state takes over. They decide who gets your house, your car, even your family heirlooms. It might not go to who you think. A will prevents fights, confusion, and unintended consequences. Want your kids to inherit evenly? Want a friend or charity to receive something meaningful? Put it in writing. Bonus tip, update your will regularly after a marriage, divorce, birth, or death in the family. No. 2. Durable power of attorney. What happens if you're alive but can't sign your name? Who pays your bills, handles your bank accounts, or makes legal decisions? Without a durable power of attorney, your loved ones may have to go to court just to manage your everyday affairs. This document lets someone you trust act in your place. You can make it as broad or as narrow as you like, but you have to do it before something goes wrong. If you wait too long, it might be too late. No. 3. Healthcare proxy. If you're unconscious or mentally incapacitated, who makes your medical decisions? Don't assume your spouse or child automatically gets that power. In many states, they don't. A healthcare proxy names someone to speak for you when you can't. Choose someone who understands your values and will honor your wishes even under pressure. Have this conversation now, not during a crisis. No. 4. Living will. This is the emotional one. A living will tells doctors what you want when it comes to life support, feeding tubes, or resuscitation. Without it, your family may face heartbreaking decisions with no guidance. That can cause guilt, regret, and family conflict. Do you want every possible measure to stay alive, or do you prefer comfort over machines? Put it in writing. No. 5. HIPAA authorization. Here's a sneaky one. Almost everyone forgets. Without a HIPAA authorization, doctors and hospitals cannot legally share your medical information, even with your spouse or adult children. That means your loved ones could be locked out of critical updates or unable to help with care. This simple document ensures the right people can stay informed and involved. It's especially important in blended families where relationships and roles may not be legally obvious. No. 6. Beneficiary designations. This is where people get blindsided. Did you know your will doesn't control everything? Accounts like life insurance, 401s, IRAs, and even some bank accounts pass directly to the named beneficiary. That designation overrides your will. Outdated beneficiaries are a disaster waiting to happen. Ex-spouses, estranged relatives, or even deceased individuals are sometimes still listed. Review and update these every few years or after any major life event. No. 7. Letter of instruction. This isn't a legal document, but it might be the most appreciated thing you leave behind. A letter of instruction tells your family where everything is, your will and documents, passwords and logins, funeral preferences, safe combinations, keys, contacts. It doesn't have legal weight, but it can be a guiding light during a dark, confusing time. Think of it as your final checklist written with love. No. 8. Revocable living trust. A will goes through probate. A trust does not. Probate can be slow, expensive, and public. A revocable living trust helps your heirs avoid that mess. It allows you to transfer property, bank accounts, and other assets into the trust while you're alive and still maintain control. After your death, the trust distributes everything privately and efficiently. It's especially useful if you own property in multiple states. And yes, you can change it anytime. No. 9, Mental Health Directive. This one is rare but vital. A mental health directive lets you specify how you want to be treated in the event of a psychiatric crisis. It can name someone to advocate for you and include preferences about medications, hospitalization, or therapy. Mental health isn't just a younger generation issue. Dementia, depression, and anxiety all increase with age. Plan for the possibility. And number 10, digital asset inventory. In today's world, your online life is just as important as your physical one. Photos, bank accounts, cryptocurrency, social media. If your family can't access these, they may be lost forever. Create a digital asset inventory that lists accounts, usernames, passwords, and instructions for what to do with them. Use a password manager or encrypted file, update it often. Store it securely. Your memories and finances depend on it. Conclusion: getting older doesn't mean giving up control. It means taking control while you still can. These 10 documents aren't just forms. They're protection for your wishes, your money, your legacy. Without them, your family could face legal delays, emotional turmoil, financial loss, and decisions that go against your values. So here's your next step. Which of these do you already have? Which are you missing? Start with just one today. Protect what you've built. Give your family the peace of mind they deserve. And remember, it's never too early until it's too late. Hey, thanks for tuning in. If you found this helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more legal tips. And if you've already taken the first step by making some of these documents, leave a comment below and let us know which ones you tackled first. Remember, knowledge is power. So keep learning, keep growing, and keep planning for your future.